Hello guys, and welcome to episode 29 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Lokhir Fellheart, going for world domination. Previously we took the rest of the provinces in the inner area of Ulthuan. Now we need to break out through the Phoenix Gate and the Unicorn Gate to attack the settlements on the north side, Toran, Aka, Alicia and all that good stuff. That's what we're going to be looking at doing, but we have an imminent rebellion over at the Shrine of Sotek we can't do anything about. If we could lower that by 1, then it would be fine, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. Otherwise just money, so let's go ahead and spend that. Eatane here can grab the slave pens I think we were going to build there. At the marks of the old one, we'll build up the walls and put in potentially slave pens. I think I might just put black roads in there for now. Don't care about that area. Skeggy, we can certainly upgrade the walls. And we are definitely getting slaves here, so we'll get these slave pens instead of the artisan's house. And we'll upgrade the Dark Elf Harbour. And over here, we're going to want the slave pens as well, I think. And just checking the bonuses you get for spices, there isn't one. Cool. Let's see. Anything else significant that needs building? At the Southern Great Jungle we need to get the slave pens building. So let's go ahead and do that. That will increase our income there quite significantly indeed. Minus Sotek. I guess I could max out the iron smelter for the global bonus. And then in these extra slots we probably want the walls there. Let's do that. And in this one I'm likely to go for the black roads. Actually, can I build black roads in Hualatol? Or we already have, never mind. Let's upgrade the wall at the Blood Swamps. And that is all of our cash spent. Fantastic. Let's move on to the next turn. I didn't move the Black Ark. That's fine. I guess it still moved into position. Tordranil, the Sword of Cain is there actually. And they have moved an army into the Phoenix Gate. So I might actually have to bring up the other army nearby in order to take that. That might be a pretty ugly battle actually.
Welcome to the Blessed Dread. Will you be staying?
The College of Pyrotechnics wants that defensive alliance. We are going to decline that. And the Puppets of Chaos not doing too much. Okay. Jared's errantry army has been destroyed. I think they were on Ulthuan, so I'm happy they are gone. Right, Lokhir needs to take the Phoenix Gate. Let's put him into normal stance. We'll go and attack that. Ooh, that army is horrible to deal with. Swordmasters of Hoeth. That is 12 units of Swordmasters. On those walls, they could be deadly. They do have the gate guard, the range forces there. Right, let's just encircle that. I'm going to have to bring up the other army. And I'm also going to need to move the Black Ark in range because it is currently not. Would that be close enough? No, we'll have to use March stance. Okay. And Admiral Balthasar can move, can't he? Yeah, he can. Cool. Right, let's move up as far as we can. So I guess I could move over. Maybe I can get Tordranil in that as well. Not quite. I don't think it would ever be close enough. Because I am probably going to attack that at some point. But regardless, we need to recruit more troops into Alana's army. So we'll go a couple Black Ark Corsairs. I think I need a couple bolt throwers. We'll do maybe a couple Black Ark Corsairs with hand bows as well. Right, anyway, we need to do this attack with Lokhir.
Land mongrels.
It's going to be Lokhir backed up by our new lord, Sere. And yeah,
There is no mercy.
we'll see how we get on. I haven't attacked a gate in a long time. It must have been like a few Warhammer 2 campaigns back, because I didn't attack one with my previous Nakai campaign because we didn't do world domination. Anyway, we can keep those wins, that's fine. It's annoying our reinforcements are coming in on the right hand side, not gonna lie, because we don't normally attack the right hand side due to there not being any spaces for ladders next to the towers. But if they're going to start on that side, then what's going to happen is those towers are going to do quite a bit of damage. Maybe I could have my Reaper Bolt Thrower sit in the middle here. This is normally a safe area. And we can have the Bolt Thrower just fire at this tower, and then when the other Bolt Thrower comes in from the other army, I'm pretty sure they have a Bolt Thrower, we can maybe just target that as well. Right, let's have the Black Dragons get into one group. We're going to have all of these in a separate group. I might... yeah, let's put these into separate groups as well.
The merciless host. Dark shards.
Cool. Not sure what I want to do with the Doomfire Warlocks. The Soul Blight is actually really useful, so I should use that, especially against the Swordmasters of Hoeth. But let's move these over to one side. Get Lokhir over there as well. And I think that's everything we need to do. So let's just start climbing. I'm going to need to move up with these fellas. Those dark shards. Move up on the left side with the rest of these forces. And we definitely need to have these ones go run down the gate. Okay. Well, there we go. All of these need to come over to the right hand side.
Glorious destruction.
Or to the left hand side, I guess it is. And we'll get these out of the way as well. The Reaper Bolt Throwers, we'll just bring them to the center. I guess destroying that tower isn't necessarily that important if we're doing it that way. Let's make sure we're starting our breath attacks. That wasn't really the best breath attack, but may as well just dive on in. Oops, pressed the wrong button. Let's just crush that gate guard. Get the Flock of Doom down. Yeah, all of these need to be attacking the gate there. Cool. Move these over. Add that to group 1. We're going to put that Manticore in group 1 as well. Make sure they're all piling into the gate here. Just sorting out the groups at the bottom so that I can see what's going on. Okay, cool. Right, is the gate open yet? It is. Let's go. Get in there. I'm probably gonna breath attack the White Lines of Trace here. Get. Ooh, damn. Right, let's Dark Conduit on this War Hydra. They're all piling in there. Wow. That's going to do so much damage. Oh, oh boy. That was ridiculous. And now they're just going to run into that next ability. Oh, we can do a Bloodwrack Cauldron here. This is just, oh, gross. Wow, that's so beautiful at the same time. And you know what I can do as well? We can put a Flock of Doom on top of all of this. Oh man, the damage. It is glorious. I completely forgot to move up the rest of these forces. They actually left that tower on the right. I should at some point deal with these Eagle Claw bolt throwers as well, because I have quite a few of them. But we are currently just crushing their forces. Like all of these War Hydras and Calibdirs just doing so much damage at the moment. Just an absolute massacre on the ground there. And I'm just going to keep throwing in these Flock of Dooms.
Slaughter them! Glorious destruction! Orders understood.
Servant of Hecate!
Damn. I could also Wissen's Wild form these. Actually, it's not a bad shout. Damn, look at the mass on those things. That's incredible. Right, I'm going to want to probably throw down some breath attacks. Ooh, we did a lot of damage there actually to those silver helms. This Bloodwrack Medusa needs to do a run at. And I think I'll have Lokhir come down and attack that as well. Right, let's do a Soul Storm on these Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. Might as well get a Bloodwrack Cauldron in there. We can Cane Scourge one of them. Okay, awesome.
The merciless host! Battle calls! Eager for battle! By your command!
No!
Right, let's just throw down the Dark Conduit on top of this Black Dragon. That will utterly destroy a lot of this cavalry. Oh, damn, the damage. It is just brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Sorceress of blood!
Throw down the Flock of Doom on all of those units as well. They're all so weak right now. Barely use my Manticores.
Going!
Corsair handbows!
Right, let's go and attack their flying units.
Attack!
you say? Forward! Druki!
Did I lose my Bloodwrack Medusa? I guess it just ran. That's fine. Get into the Sword Masters there. With the War Hydra. And the Black Art Corsairs. How are we doing in the skies? So not too bad. Not too bad. So this one's going to have to be careful. We might fly away with that one. See if I can get Lokhir to take off and get involved there.
Sleep and slay! Destruction comes!
Okay. Bring down an ability here maybe. Never mind, that's army losses. Beautiful. That wasn't bad at all. Wasn't bad at all. Those Bloodwrack Medusa, I don't know if I am a massive fan of them. They don't actually seem to do that much damage with their ranged attack. And in melee, they're okay, but definitely not as good as Calabdis and War Hydras. Like, I think I would much rather have like a War Hydra than a Bloodwrack Medusa. Oh, she actually died. Okay, well, guess we're replacing her anyway. Let's loot and occupy.
Lokhir Fellheart!
And we got the Nether Queen. Nice. +4 public order. +5 winds of magic power reserve and +10 growth. Cool. And it's a Shield of Grondu. Wow, that's a pretty nice passive ability. The -12% weapon damage. I should probably actually kit her out. I don't think I have, yeah. We haven't kitted her out with anything. Let's just put in the followers. Definitely something to do. In terms of weapon, melee defense is best, I think. We could do Warrior Bane actually. Stack that with the Shield of Grond. -20% weapon strength for anyone nearby. Pretty ridiculous. Ring of Darkness is perfect. Rubric of Dark Dimensions. It looks like it has the same symbol as the Pit of Shades. But let's just pop that in with her. She's already a shadow magic person anyway. But we'll see. And then for arcane item, we just need one that brings in quite a lot of wins. So Forbidden Rod, great increase to power reserves and greatly improved power charge rate. Wand of Jet is just a small increase. I think those are the only two that we have that can do that. I might do the Forbidden Rod for her. Cool.
So much death.
Alarian has leveled up. Let's go for the upgrade on Wisdom's Wild Form. Seems like a good idea. And then
Sorceress of Grog.
Lords down here need to be moved. Oh, that's just me destroying the Puppets of Chaos finally. Thank God for that. They are goners. And Superior Attacker for Yastra. Very nice indeed. Right, Eldrith here has finished his recruitment. And now I think we're waiting on the Volcanic Islands to get some extra beasts. Although, in the meantime, it may be worth kind of running towards Laxlan and just helping out there. I might do that with Eldrith. Then he can recruit on the way back. And Yastra can sort of recruit in the meantime. Yastra needs to be immortal. There we go, that's perfect. And Admiral Lovok, he can actually level up now. I think I'm just going to go for the torch posts here for now. And then we'll get probably the Black Dragon building. I wonder, if we go into port, can we then recruit from the province?
Have a deal. Lord of the Black Court.
Let's see. No, we cannot. Well, if we're not recruiting anything else in the meantime, I'm probably just going to recruit some Black Ark Corsairs on the Black Ark itself. Just to start building that up and make it a bit stronger. Because I'm likely going to use those two armies down there, plus the Black Ark to cross to the east. That's it. Could go back and defend Mako Peaks, but I think I just want to continue towards the Monument of the Moon, so we'll just zoom on round to there. And then we have Yastra, who's staying where she is, right? Yep. Tuniska, ready to attack the Temple of Kara. Temple of Kara doesn't actually have a garrison, so it should be a relatively simple battle. Yes, it is, indeed. We do have 3 mortars. They could do quite a lot of damage. I think I'm just going to take the auto-resolve, though, because these are just spin with shields and crossbows. I will absolutely wreck them, so let's just take that victory. Thank you very much, and we will loot and occupy. Great. And we'll level up Tuniska. Magical reserves. Seems good. Right, now we can bring Malinur closer to the Black Ark. And Admiral Singal potentially needs to just like go up for the meantime, just so that we can get him in range of the Monument of the Moon next turn. This turn, Malinur, he needs to recruit some stuff. Oh, we can get those at really high unit ranks, that's nice. Okay. I don't know if I can do that this turn, honestly. I could get some like harpies, I guess. We don't even have any harpies at the moment. Let's just get 1 unit of harpies. Next turn I'll use this and move up and support the attack onto the Monument of the Moon. And then we'll come back down again and get the recruitment for Malinur. Though actually, I don't think we even need the Black Ark abilities up there. And these Black Ark abilities aren't upgraded anyway. So let's just start the building of these. I'm just going to build 2 of each for now. Ooh. Right, commandment available at the Phoenix Gate. We do need to fix that up as well. The only one worth getting, I think, is probably the sacrifices for Cain. The rest don't affect the province at all, since there's no income, there's no public order. So this one gives faction-wide effects, the income from post-battle loot plus 5%. Settlement upgrade available at the Tower of Lycian. That's all good. We have a damaged building at Tor Soror. Upgrade this as well, the fighting pits there. And that's going to leave us with a little bit of cash. Well, one thing we could actually do with the Astra down here, thinking about it, maybe we could just go and explore until Admiral Lovok has, or, well, I guess not Admiral Lovok, but the Volcanic Islands has the ability to build dragons. And we'll just come back and get some. Yeah, that treasure is perfect. We'll just go and search for treasures in the meantime with the Astra, rather than sitting around doing nothing. Toss the Thigh definitely needs an upgrade there. And I guess we can go for the exotic animal tamer. Or I guess maybe the Black Roads. I think exotic animal tamer is fine. Right, and the Ziggurat at Dawn, I'm actually going to demolish this. And we're going to build the walls there. And instead of that crafting district, I'm actually going to have slave pens. It would be much better. Right, Southern Great Jungle. We can upgrade this to get ourselves the extra public order. That's going to use up a lot of cash as well, which is nice. And the Monument of Izatal can upgrade. May as well upgrade this as well. That leaves us with 2,000. Not enough really to do much else. So let's move on to the next turn. So Fiorin has reached the east coast, but I don't think he's going to discover any more factions for a little while.
What do you seek, ghoul? My deference? Let us see what you offer first.
Alright, so Count Noctilus offering a defensive alliance is fine, but we're not going to accept it. Nagaron did end up taking the Shrine of Cain, so when the sword goes back, they will have use of it, which is a little bit frustrating on our part. But then again, I'd rather they have it than one of our enemies at the moment. I guess it's fine. Deadly Arcanite Assassins, all good. Assault unit success. That's annoying. Right. I think from here,
Admiral of Kar's fleets.
I'm probably going to need to get to Tor Akka and Tor Anlek before Nagaron does. So maybe we have Lokhir move up towards Tor Anlek. And we'll have
What is your dark
Serre. Her name's like Serere. It's kind of weird. Just rename her quick. Just like I shortened Ceci's name, I think. Serre will shorten hers as well. How many turns until Ginash is back? 2 more turns. Alright, let's keep her in normal.
I want them dead.
Okay, interesting. Gonna be a little bit careful with Tyrion there. Tyrion, he's got so many Swordmasters of Hoeth. I don't know where they're building all of these from. That's the Black Citadel of Anlak, which is fine. That's Dragon Princes and Star Dragons recruitment. High Mage. It's not here at Tor Anlek. Maybe it's at Tor Akka. Phoenix Guard can be recruited there, but not much else. Interesting. Right, Alana. She needs to get to Tor Anrock ASAP really, but if they're sieging it, we might be okay to spend a few more turns here. Let's grab a couple dragons, a couple Calibdes, and then I need maybe more infantry. Get some maybe Blackguard, Nagarond, actually. Just help us with larger units. And they've also got pretty decent defense against sort of smaller units as well. Let's get Furion onto land. He's doing our scouting for us. With our money, we'll definitely upgrade Swamp Town. Don't want to build the gate just yet, but what else could we build? I guess just the Artisan's house would be good for now. Or I could go for the clay pit. The clay pit might be more worth it, just for trade purposes. But we'll go for the Artisan's house, just easy money. And here we'll build up the Artisan's house as well. Alright, settlement upgrade available. All good. Nice to see. Taneska is going to make her way down to Tlexlan. I need to wipe these fellas out.
Feel my power.
Ah yes, we do have our attack on the Monument of the Moon to make.
True power.
Cool. This should be relatively
May their
simple.
deaths be
Let's fight this
slow.
on the bottom up. So we have plenty of shades. They are going to get wrecked at a distance. Some reinforcements coming in behind them. I'm just going to set up my shades as normal. Kind of just a bit spread out.
Merciless warriors. Shades. Dark elves.
Putting the ones with dual weapons in front because they're much better in melee.
We are ready. Merciless warriors. Cold-blooded killers. Corsairs.
I'll put those in front. Cool.
Dark elves.
Let's start deployment, start the battle. Very good. Let's do a breath attack onto the halberdiers. I think would probably be the best target.
Dealers in death.
Meanwhile, we'll run forwards with our Black Ark Corsairs. And I'm going to move in on the left flank with the Dread Knights. She's just taking a lot of damage doing that. That's okay. We could potentially throw down a Blade Wind. I think what I'm going to do though is we're going to get this wind attack through so that I can slow them down.
Supreme sorceress.
Get the Arcane Conduit going. We'll get the Guiding Eye going. And then I'm just going to dive down into here, pop a Dark Conduit, and all will be well in the world. Oh, goodbye, infantry.
Come to me.
Let's go and kill off these crossbowmen.
Eager for battle, suffering for all. Shades. Going. Merciless warriors. Battle ready. On to slaughter.
This isn't going bad at all.
Suffering for all.
They're doing pretty damn well. I need to make sure that I am killing off those ranged forces. Also, any reinforcements who come in, we're going to want to kill, I think. But after we take this settlement, they're pretty much going to be nomads. Oh, that's surely going to be army losses soon. The Shades are doing so much damage to this army. Cool. There we go. That was rather painless. Decisive victory. Good old Shades. Every single unit of Shades. I was going to say got 100 kills, but that's actually, there is actually 2 with 80, but close enough. That's going to be the Monument of the Moon captured. We will loot and occupy. Thank you very much. And that is going to force the New World colonies to probably suicide soon enough. Right, let's have Yastra move into this treasure. We will do perform better in campaign. Perfect. Minus 10% upkeep for all units. And let's have a look further down. Got to keep upgrading Admiral Lovok. Gonna want him to keep up though, that's for sure. curious actually how much upkeep these larger armies cost.
Sorceries.
'Cause that's only 3,800 at Yastra. She does have the minus 10% though. That's 4,500 for Cestus. So technically we could have about 3 more armies at this point and still be perfectly fine on income. Upgrade Avalon's walls. Just click through. Digger out of Dawn. Need to get the good old slave pens in there. A lot of these are just crafting districts that need to be upgraded to guild halls. But at some point I am going to start doing that. It's just I don't want to waste money beforehand. And when we got money to spend, like that's when we may as well. I hear the public order is pretty good at Hualatol, but there's a decent amount of chaos corruption right now. Maybe we could get the Altar of Cain and then I can start specializing this province into slaves just like some of the others. Bit of a small province for slaves, but still would work. White Peak needs some stone probably. Or marble. Either that or we can head towards like slaves here, but kind of pointless since there's only 2 settlements. I think the capacity for slaves will be quite low. Let's go into my slaves. Currently got Avalon, which is fine. Eatane. Don't need to worry about Phoenix Gate, Southern Great Jungle, and Isthmus. Cool. Let's move on to the next turn. Albreth is on his way to help deal with Blackslan, but the army nearby can likely do it on his own. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Nagarond is the aggressor against Karon, which will pull in Reichland, the Golden Order, Karazakarak, and Midland. We will enter on the side of our ally. And actually, I don't think it puts us at war with the allies, does it? Or does it these days? I don't know. We'll have to double check who we're at war with. Because that's going to open up a massive eastern front. Massive eastern front. So the Code of Pleasure and Nagrond just brought up a couple of armies towards Torannuk, I think.
The sea dead come to me, but the...
Right, nothing too much going on in those diplomacy offers. Much as I would like them to be a little bit better than that. Diplomacy just never works on very hard difficulty. I say that, I have 2 allies, but still. Right, we're under attack. We'll probably just auto resolve that. Thank you very much. And we'll take the 100 XP for all units each turn. Okay. Did that kill the New World colonies? Not quite, I don't think. Right, let's take Torannuk. And I'm probably going to have to play this out. So let's just jump on in. The only reason we're playing this out is because of the auto-resolve balance of power. But it should be a pretty clean battle in general. Interesting that they have some of those gate guard in a standard settlement. This right hand wall is perfect, so we'll just come over here. Well, I'm probably going to still send my beasties through the gate. We're going to have those in a group.
Sorceress of Grond!
Eager for battle. Corsair hand.
Okay.
Merciless warriors! Rookie!
Not sure what I want to do with my Doomfire Warlocks. I guess I can just press them up on the right side of the map.
Bolt throwers!
And for my bolt throwers, I'm just going to have them on the edge as well. Start deployment, start the battle. Let's get to those gates. I'm going to make sure that these ones start flying into position.
Corsairs! We are ready! Nagarothi! It is done! Corsair handbows!
Right, give these orders to climb as well.
Battle ready! Dark shards! Suffering for all!
I'm going to move up my Dark Shards on the right. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to find many targets, but they might be able to shoot over the wall and into the cavalry here, which would be really nice just to help with army losses.
Murder awaits!
We should probably throw down some good old breath attacks. Because that unit's about to get destroyed. I love it.
They're casting spells!
And they're all bunched up like that. Just do so much damage with Dark Conduit and the breath attacks. I do need to find a Dark Conduit target. 100%. We're getting some decent crossbow fire coming in from the Dark Shards, which is good. Maybe I can attack the noble and then put the Dark Conduit on this fella, so that it not only does damage to the noble, but also the Northern Sea Guard nearby. Perfect.
Cold-blooded killers!
Right, let's get my big beasties in there. Get my Manticore to go for those Northern Sea Guard. My Manticore's still back here. It is.
Swiftly!
For Karen Carr!
So I forgot Lokhir has a
Bolt throwers!
dragon of his own, so we can use that for some breath attacks.
My power is
Meanwhile, let's just throw down the Flock of Doom on the wall. Do the Dark Conduit. We're just gonna maybe Wisdom's Wild form this lot as well.
Corsair handbows! Blood for Cain!
Let's move up the Black Ark Corsairs handbows to go and support the units on this left hand side. This is where a Dark Conduit would have been fantastic. But work with what you're given, so let's just see if we can deal with this. Put the breath attack into the Silver Helms. Now, looks like he's going to fly right over the top before he does it. That's not good because it doesn't really splash that well. I just want to get out of that mass because it's not taking much damage, but I want to get a breath attack on the gate guard if we can.
Summon my ship!
Alright, let's just pile in with Lokhir then. Get this done sooner than later. Actually, let's just breath attack this.
Corsairs!
There is a noble here that's currently being surrounded. Cool. White Lions as trace. They're getting hit now by the Black Ark Corsairs. Probably want to hit the gate guard here. Just let Lokhir dive into those. And we'll blow them up while we're at it with the Good old Dark Conduit. Oh, this does so much damage. Oh, this isn't good. My poor Calibdis is taking a beating.
It's mine!
Okay, good. At least we saved that.
Corsairs!
I could probably just speed things up now, and it will probably end itself any second due to army losses. There we go. Right on cue. Decisive victory. 86 losses. I'll take it. The Calibdis lost most of its health, but didn't die, so that's fine. I can't really afford at the moment to be wasteful with larger units because they take so long to build. In the late game, it's not so much of an issue because I'm going to have lots of places that can build them, or more specifically Black Arcs that can build them. At the moment, not really. And we can sack it for 32k or occupy it for 1,300. I think we're just going to occupy it.
Reclaim our treasures.
Take it to Anlek. Can we get a special building here? Black Citadel of Anlek. We can indeed. Plus 10 public order. Extra leadership when laying siege. And then we have plus 50% ammunition and income from all buildings. That's in the local province though. Alright. Well, at least the buildings are cheaper. Thanks to the marble. Which is currently damaged, so I'm not even sure if it's taking effect. I've already got the artisan's house, so we'll just get the torture post for the public order. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, we'll continue to attack the north side of Ulthuan. We're certainly taking the pain to the High Elves, and we're making tons of money along the way. We're up to 39,000 a turn at the moment, which is nuts. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.